Welcome to this episode of The Daily Bread. We have some exciting things for you on this episode. We have a special guest with us that's going to be shown here in a little bit. But we're excited to be here at Dwight's Fresh Food. Jacob told me about it. He heard about it somehow. You have been? What'd you eat here before?
I got I got some southern food, some pancakes and stuff like that for breakfast.
Yeah. So it is a restaurant, but they have sandwiches, some special sandwiches that we got. We're going to eat and review, so let's head on in and let's get our orders. I'm excited about this place. It's just a little hole in the wall, just right off the main road there on 60 in St. Albans, West Virginia. And let's see what we got. All right, so we're here at Dwight's Fresh Food. We're ordering our food now. I'm going to get the Triple Decker Club. Okay. And then, Ben, what did you want?
A BLT.
And a BLT. And does that come with fries or chips or anything? Or
BLT, they both come with chips.
Okay. Did you get anything?
I'll be getting, my order's separate, but I'll be getting the Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we have our sandwiches, and now you can see our guest, which is Ben Smith, our pastor's son. And we have our sandwiches here. Ben, tell us what you got.
I have a BLT.
Okay.
And what did y'all get?
So Ben got the BLT. Jacob got
the Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Oh yes.
So, I guess.
And I got the Triple Decker Club. And what does these all consist of? So BLT is what? Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Yeah.
Philly cheese. Does it have peppers on
Philly
it?
cheesesteak and green peppers and I think it's got mayonnaise or something.
Yeah, something makes it a little creamy in there.
Yeah. And then yours?
Mine is a Triple Decker, which has bacon, turkey, ham, tomato, and lettuce and mayonnaise. So we're going to change our rating scale a little bit so you guys are aware. Brother Mike Hill, who me and Jacob and Brother Ben go to church with, told us we should put decimal points on there. So instead of giving it like an 8, we'll give it an 8.2, 8.3 to kind of give us more of a scale.
Yeah.
More of a scale for our rating. Better range of rating. Yeah. So Mike Hill, this is a shout out to you. Thank you for helping us out with that.
So I guess we're gonna do Ben's sandwich.
Yeah, let's do Ben's sandwich first, the BLT.
Okay. Do we like count down and eat at the same time, or
We'll just dive into it.
Go for it.
Oh yeah. That's a good sandwich.
It is pretty good. I'm getting a lot of tomato that I'm not a huge fan of, honestly.
I taste a lot of mayonnaise,
but
which I do like.
Really good.
I like the bacon.
Yeah,
part.
you can taste the bacon. Oh yeah.
Ben, do you have any pros and cons yet?
It's all pro.
What's the biggest thing that you like about a sandwich?
Probably the bacon and tomato.
Yeah,
that's
good.
That's a good combination. I like the bacon and mayonnaise. That's my pro from it. The bacon and mayonnaise was a good combo.
My pro is definitely, I like the way the toast is toasted and the bacon. My biggest pro is probably the tomatoes. If you don't like tomatoes, you're probably not going to like this sandwich too much. It's got a lot of tomatoes.
I'm going to take one of your onion rings.
Yeah, you're good.
So if you had a con for it, do you have anything bad about your sandwich?
No, it all tastes good.
Wow.
Like, the whole thing is good.
Ben might bring it up there, boy.
Yeah, it is good.
What about you?
Well, I mean, I gave you my pros and cons for Ben's sandwich.
Did you say the tomatoes was?
Yeah, the tomatoes was the biggest con for me. I just had a lot of tomato. I don't know if y'all got the same amount I did, but
Mine, and it was the same thing with the last two sandwiches we did.
maybe I'm weird, but like my first bite, I know there's not any on this sandwich, but like I had some kind of hint of peanut butter like substance.
There was no peanut butter.
I know there was no peanut butter, but it was.
What do you think?
I think it was the tomato.
So my pro, or my con, excuse me. My con is there was just too much mayonnaise again.
You just not like mayonnaise?
I like mayonnaise, but I don't like the overwhelming taste of mayonnaise. Like I tasted a little bit of bacon, but I tasted mayonnaise mostly.
I will say that we did like kind of rip Ben's sandwich. in
Yeah,
half.
we.
So the distribution might have been a little bit off because of that.
No, not great.
All right. And then
All right, let's go to your sandwich.
Okay. Got the Philly cheesesteak.
The Philly
looks great.
Now I
Ready,
like.
Ben?
Look, I love Philly cheesesteak
Yeah,
now.
so do I. Here, get a little bit of that.
Get a load of that.
Oh yeah, that cross section right here.
Did they give us a dill pickle as well?
Yeah, they did. I don't like pickles. You like pickles, Ben?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan
I'm
of
gonna
it.
have to give you
Oh,
my
I'll
pickle
eat the
later.
pickle, yeah.
All right, let's take a bite of this Philly cheese. You hear that squirrel?
Oh man,
That's a good sandwich.
that's good. All right, Ben. Initial impressions. Was it better than the one that you got?
No, but it was close.
Oh, Ben's really liking
You like
that.
the BLT better than the Philly
Yeah.
cheesesteak sandwich?
Mhm.
What about you?
These are the same people that like Little Caesars better than Papa John's.
Little Caesars is quality.
We don't need to have a conversation right now, but they're crazy.
We all know what
This
pizza's
sandwich
the
is
worst.
really
though.
good.
What do you think about this? This is good. Now, nothing against you. I do like it more than yours, but both these sandwiches have been phenomenal.
Quality.
Like they're going to both get good rankings from me right now.
Mine. All right, Ben. You got any pros and cons for this sandwich?
The con is that it makes me thirsty, and we don't have any water.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the other one didn't make me thirsty because the tomato, but this is like.
I
making
see.
The dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
about you?
yeah.
What's a? Do you have a pro for
Yeah, you got
it?
a pro. Yeah, give us your pro.
I like the meat
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever's in this thing.
Good
It's
meat,
good,
good
yeah.
quality meat.
I agree.
I would say for me, the con is probably I don't know really. I'm having trouble thinking of it. I know Ben didn't come up with a con for his sandwich. I'll tell you my biggest pro is that I think I don't know if it is for them because we ripped their halves too like we did with Ben's, but I think the distribution is really good. Like the meat to bread to
Yes.
to what is that, pepper ratio is really good. I'm not a huge fan of peppers. I know Eli's not either.
What? I love peppers.
Yeah, okay, but it's really good.
I took my last bite. It was
pretty well
good.
done. I think the bread is probably the best tasting bread that we've had so far.
So, here's my con for it.
Okay.
It was slimy, a little slimy feeling. It was a little slimy feeling.
Yeah, it's a little greasy. It's Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, it's a little slimy feeling. But the pro is the meat tasted amazing.
Phenomenal meat.
I mean, just
Phenomenal.
phenomenal. It is great. I'm gonna scoop up some bacon here out of here and eat some of it. Great sandwiches, man.
It's really good.
Both of them right off a bat.
Did
Wonderful.
you like my sandwich or Ben's sandwich better?
I like the Philly cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak, excuse me, way better. Nothing against Ben. That sandwich is great. I would, if I ever go back to that place, I'll get a Philly cheesesteak because I'll get it with.
Yep. I think that might have been like a light meal to have.
Yeah.
And then I think your sandwich was like $2 or something cheaper than ours
Yeah.
too anyway. But his was like a lighter meal. And then I think mine would probably fill me up if I ate the whole sandwich. Because it's pretty filling. All right, are you ready to go for yours?
Let's go for the Triple Decker Club.
Don't stab yourself.
Let's try. Good. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't have any cons for these sandwiches. They're just
Really?
good, yeah.
A lot of tomato
Ben's
for
loving
me
it.
again.
This
Yeah.
is great.
I mean, maybe I'm picky.
There's like
I
a lot of
probably am.
tomato on
Probably the
this.
most picky
I'm
here, but
There's tomato, but I can taste everything else in it too.
yeah, it's not like super overpowering. I just don't like tomatoes.
Wow, this is good.
Now, what sandwich did you like the best?
Probably. Let me think. I'm trying to think. They were all like they're all really close.
Yeah, they're all good quality
I like
sandwiches.
the BLT. That's why I ordered it because it's like my favorite.
Okay.
So yeah,
What about
probably
you,
the
Eli?
BLT.
What was your favorite sandwich?
I've almost hammered this sandwich out. My favorite sandwich we've ate today is the one I'm eating right now. The Triple Decker Club is my favorite.
I still think they're crazy. I think the Philly cheesesteak is by far the best one that we had. I think that Eli's sandwich was basically an upgraded version of Ben's sandwich.
Yeah, it tasted kind of like the BLT.
My initial bite was almost exactly the same, except for a little bit more bread and a little bit of that extra meat.
I love my sandwich. That was good. Yeah.
Well, are we ready to rate the sandwiches?
Yeah.
Okay. Ben, on a
Ben.
scale of 1 to manna,
Man,
what would
Manna.
you... Yeah.
Manna is 10.
Manna
okay?
is like 10. How would you rate just your sandwich?
You can throw a decimal point in there too.
my sandwich,
Yeah, just the BLT.
probably an 8.6.
8.6.
Yeah.
Wow. What a nice. What about you?
He's throwing up bigger numbers than I have the entire time.
No, that was good. I like that.
What? He'll throw some. He throws low numbers. He's picking.
It's better than the first one we had. Not as good as the TBS, but definitely not. I would say that it's probably like a 5.5, like
5.5.
right toward the middle.
So
line
Ben's
for
giving
me.
it 8.6. You're giving it a 5.5.
5.5. No more, no less. It's a good sandwich. It's not great. It's not the best one we had today. It's definitely not the best one we had on the show. So
I'm gonna meet in the middle because I like the sandwich, but it wasn't the best. I'm giving it a 6.8.
6.8. Okay.
I'm giving it a 6.8.
All right. You're the first person. Well, I guess you are our first guest, but you're the first person that's ever given a sandwich a higher rating than Eli.
Yeah. Good job.
I didn't know that was gonna be
All right,
possible.
Ben. What about the Philly cheesesteak?
Okay, give us your truest rating, 1 to manna on the Philly cheesesteak.
I'm gonna say an 8.
An 8, solid 8.
Yeah.
He's calling the BLT better than your Philly cheese.
Yeah.
You said that earlier. Very
Wow.
disappointed.
That's what I'm talking about. Here's the pickle if you want
This
that.
is also the same guy that said that he didn't like Taco Bell. So I mean, that's
Taco Bell.
basically blasphemy. So
Oh, rip some of that off. Rip some of that off.
so
I like these onion rings.
for me, I would say the Philly cheesesteak is definitely better than the BLT. For me, it definitely is. I would give it like a 7.5.
That's your favorite sandwich out of the three, and you're giving it a 7.5?
7.5. Yes. The thing is I'm thinking back to last week. Or the last episode rather, where we went to the Wheelhouse
some.
and got the
you go.
the TBS sandwich.
You can't compare everything to the TBS though.
Yeah, this is like right now.
This is
Like,
now.
yeah.
That was past episode.
Well, I'm going to try to deliberate and find you the best sandwich possible, and I don't think it's as good as the ones that we had last week. Well, it's better than the Cruiser, but it's not as good as the TBS. So, I'd say a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah. Was that what I gave it originally? 7.5 or 7? Yeah, I'll give it 7.5.
7.5.
It's definitely better than
So you-
Ben's.
7. Wow. I'm giving the Philly cheesesteak. I'm giving it an 8.3.
An 8.3.
8.3. 8.3.
Just a little bit better than the BLT.
No, I gave that a 6.8. This
Oh,
is
that's right. He
8.3.
gave it an 8. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
All right. What about the last sandwich? The triple decker club.
It's kind of like the BLT except it's got cheese, and I'm not a huge fan of cheese, so probably like a 7.8,
What?
What did you give the Philly cheesesteak?
an 8 point.
Oh yeah,
I think he gave it an 8.
8,
Solid
yeah,
8.
solid 8.
How about you? Go ahead.
He's right.
No, he's
it's
not.
very reminiscent of the BLT.
It's way better.
I said in the first episode of the show that I like simple flavors. I think I like the BLT better than the club.
Are you serious?
So what did I give the BLT? I gave it a 5.5.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna give Eli's sandwich probably a 6.8. Better or well, no.
That's what I gave the BLT.
Never mind. I give I like the BLT better. I'll give it a 5 across the board. I think the club is good down the middle. I think the BLT is a little bit better than the club.
What is wrong?
And I think the Philly cheesesteak was definitely the best sandwich we had.
Wrong. You ready for my ranking?
No, it was the BLT was the best.
No, the Triple Decker Club was the best, and I'd give it a 9.2.
No, it's not.
A 9.2.
No.
No
It
way.
is so close to Manna, man, but it's not. The TBS was Manna. This sandwich is only the TBS is only a little bit better than that club sandwich.
No. The TBS was great.
This sandwich is great.
The only one
that sandwich was
that
amazing.
Could compete with the TBS is the Philly cheesesteak
No,
sandwich.
you're wrong. I give it a 9.2. It was all the flavors it brought together: ham, turkey, chicken, tomato, lettuce,
Did you taste
mayo.
all those things?
I did.
No.
I tasted all of them.
All I tasted was cheese, an overload of cheese.
No, and it had cheese on there.
That's
Had a
all I
lot of
tasted was
cheese.
cheese.
I
Cheese and
had
tomato.
to taste a lot of tomato.
Yeah, cheese and tomato is all it
I
tasted.
could bear. I don't even think there was chicken on the sandwich.
No.
Are you
pretty sure
crazy?
there
Yes,
wasn't,
there
though.
was. I had 2 bigger portions than you guys because it was my sandwich.
Well, I guess that's what we're gonna give the sandwiches today.
9.2.
All right, gonna.
So what? Okay, so we need to average these out before we get off here.
Okay.
We need to average these out. So what did we give the first? What the BLT? What was that?
I gave it a 5.5.
Okay, so 5.5. What'd you give the BLT? An 8.6.
An 8.6.
Okay, and what did I give it? A 6.8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then divided by 3.
With the average score
Of a 6.
of a 6.9. So the BLT gets an average score between the 3 of us as a 6.9.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's pretty good.
It's good. That's a good. It's a good sandwich.
Better
I
than
think-
the club,
No, you're wrong.
right?
Very
Better
wrong.
than the club, yeah.
Wrong. Both of you guys don't know what taste buds are. What did you give the Philly cheesesteak?
Oh, what did I give? 8.
An 8.
An
An 8.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you give?
I gave it an
7.5.
No,
7.5.
I gave it like a 8 point something, didn't I?
I thought you gave it a 7.5.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think I gave it same.
You don't like to. You don't like to go up to that 8 number. And what I give it? I gave it an 8.3, didn't I?
I gave the TBS an 8 at the final score.
It's a 7.9.
7.9.
Wow, a whole point difference than
Yeah.
the BLT. Okay, it's a 7.9. And then, so I gave the club, which was the superior sandwich, obviously, a 9.2. What'd you give it?
7.8, I think. 7.8.
And what you gave it? What, a 5.5?
I gave it a 5. No, a 5. 5 across the board.
Oh, it's 9.2 plus 7.8 plus 5 equals, okay, divide by 3. 7.3. So out of all of us, the Philly cheesesteak ranks first.
Yeah.
The club ranks second, and the BLT ranks third.
I'd like to say that the sandwiches that I chose have won both times. The first episode I didn't choose. That's probably why I didn't like the sandwich very much. But both times, the TBS, the sandwich I wanted, and the Philly cheesesteak has been
Here's the thing.
a superior sandwich.
Well, no, it's an opinion.
It's
I
not
think
an
I would
opinion, it's
get-
an average of all of our opinions.
I think I would get this sandwich again. I think I'd get all 3 sandwiches again, especially the club. The Philly cheesesteak I'd get again, and the BLT. I think they were wonderful sandwiches.
Would you get the Philly cheesesteak again?
Just the BLT.
Just
Oh!
the BLT?
I'd just go for
What about you? What sandwich
I
would
would
you
get
get
the
again?
Philly. Listen, if I wanted a light snack, I'd get the BLT. It's a light sandwich. If I wanted a full meal, I'm going Philly cheesesteak all the way. All the way.
If I had a Sprite, I would go for the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah,
If I had a
see?
big Sprite set beside
if
me.
we would have had drinks,
We
Yeah,
should have
it
got
would've-
drinks.
Ben would have given it a better score. The
Yeah,
only
yeah,
problem
yeah.
he had was that it made him thirsty.
Yeah, it made me thirsty.
Buy a drink and get the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, like a
You
big
know what it
Sprite.
was like? It was just so squishy when you ate it.
Nobody says that about food.
Yeah, well, that's what the meat. Like, it was good, but it felt
Have you ever had a
squishy.
Philly cheesesteak sandwich before?
Yes,
it's not
absolutely.
supposed to be. It's supposed to be like
But it's not supposed to feel like Jell-O.
If it was dry, it would be nasty.
Ben didn't even complain about the cheese in the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Okay,
What?
and he complained about the cheese in the club sandwich.
Y'all are crazy.
I think me and Ben both agree that both of our sandwiches were better than yours.
No, it's not though.
Oh, do
The
we-
club said y'all didn't
Do we agree,
taste.
Ben? Yeah.
Y'all for some reason did not taste all the flavors that I tasted in this club sandwich. You would change your mind. I love sandwiches.
Yeah. Look at it.
I love sandwiches. I know what they're supposed to taste like. All right. Well, look, the most important thing that we love to talk about here is Jesus. We actually got to share with a man right before We started filming this down here in St. Albans at the park. And look, believe on Christ. It's the most important decision that you can make in your life. Believe on his death, his burial, and his resurrection. That he can set you free from sin, and that you can have eternal life through him with God. Also, if you're in St. Albans, would y'all recommend Dwight's to somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would 100% recommend Deca White's. Sorry. I would recommend Dwight's Fresh Foods down here in St. Albans. Look it up. Come get some
BLT.
Philly cheesesteak, BLT. Get the better sandwich, which is the club. You won't be disappointed. But guys, thank you guys for joining us. We're great to have our first guest, very special guest, Ben Smith with us. You guys join us again next time on The Daily Bread. Have a great day.